Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel Gypsy Cups. My name is Gayla. I will be doing your mid-November 2020 general love reading. Remember, time is fluent, so if it doesn't register now, it might register later. Just pay attention to the messages. With that said, Cancer, we'll go ahead and get started. First thing I'm pulling up is the current energy for the reading. What energy do we have for Cancer for this reading? What energy message do we have for Cancer? Cancer. Message for Cancer. I'll take that one. Community. All right, so this is about connections, friendships, co-workers, people that surround you, people that you're surrounded by. At the bottom of the deck, we have cornucopia, so we're talking about abundance and blessings. Okay, so far so good. Let's see if we can clarify this community a little bit. Clarify that. Oh, there it is. So we have victim. So there could be somebody in your environment that has made you feel like a victim, or you're making somebody else feel like a victim. All right, at the bottom we have impartiality. So I feel like somebody is not really concerned about the fact that somebody's not paying enough attention to the fact, excuse me, that somebody in your circle, somebody that you're connected to, or it could be you, feels like a victim. And somebody is not really concerned about that. So it could be that you feel like a victim, and somebody that you have a connection to is making you feel this way, and you feel like they don't really care. However, with this cornucopia, I feel like Spirit is telling you to make sure to pay attention to your blessings, because you are blessed with abundance, okay? So maybe whatever this person is making you feel should not really matter to you, all right? It shouldn't really matter. It shouldn't really make a difference, because you are blessed with people in your life. All right. So let's look at Cancer's recent past situation. What has happened in the recent past for Cancer? Okay, we have Three of Wands. Recent past energy for Cancer. What is the recent past situation for Cancer, please? And we have Fortune. What else do we have for the recent past for Cancer? Nope. Recent past for Cancer, please. Queen of Cups. Okay. So it looks like in the recent past you were possibly waiting for something that you were expecting to come in, that you felt was going to be fortunate for you. And it was, we have the Queen of Cups, so it has to do with somebody that maybe you were in love with, somebody that you had a lot of love for, or they have a lot of love for you. And it looks like you were expecting this to turn in a positive way. All right, so let's see what the present energy is for Cancer. What is the present energy? Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. Present energy for Cancer, please. All right. We have the Magician and the Fool. So presently, it looks as though you are in the process of manifesting a new beginning with somebody that you feel is your happiness, your happily ever after, okay? So somebody that is like, you know, ticks all the boxes on your list of happiness. They're there, or you are manifesting them and you want a new beginning. You're trying to manifest a new beginning with this person who you see as your happily ever after. So that's your current energy. And then Cancer, what is coming up in the near future for you? What is coming up in the near future for Cancer? The universe. Near future for Cancer. Near future for Cancer, please. Okay. So in the near future, it looks like, well, you have the universe, you have the Five of Swords, and you have the Star card, okay? So it looks like, you know, in the present moment, you are manifesting this new beginning with somebody you see as your happily ever after. In the near future, the universe is telling you that you are ending one cycle and beginning a new cycle, and that it is causing you some conflict about this, how this is going to take place with somebody that you see as like your dream come true, right? So as this cycle ends and this new one begins, it actually causes you conflict, or there's some issues between either in your own head or between you and this person, and it's about your hope at how this new cycle in life is going to be. You're conflicted about it. You're conflicted about this new cycle in your life, and how you're not sure if this new cycle is going to bring you a lot of hope with this connection that you are manifesting. So right now you're manifesting this new beginning, but when this cycle, there's a cycle that's ending and a new one that's beginning for you, and it's actually causing you a lot of mental confliction. Um, oops. So at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Hierophant. So the confliction is about, is it a long-term commitment? What have I learned from the past? What wisdoms can I take with me as I start this new cycle? But I feel like there is a resistance. There's something that when you begin this new cycle that you're very unsure of, or you're recognizing that maybe the way you thought things were going to go are not actually going to go that way. But the universe does tell me that they actually work out to your benefit, that the new cycle that is starting for you is bringing a whole set of new lessons for you to learn. And this is causing you to be a little bit in your head about it. Like almost like you're battling, you're conflicted, you're at odds with this because it's not what you had hoped for. Okay? But the universe has you. You know, it's what, it may not be what you hoped for, but it is what you need. Ooh. All right, so let's do some clarifying on this future energy, this future situation. What about this universe card? What about the universe card? Tell me more. All right, so I have these three flipped over. So we do have the Page of Swords, we have the Six of Swords, and then we have the Three of Pentacles to clarify the universe. So there is some, you're watching somebody, or somebody is watching you. And it's kind of like an innocent, it's not like heavy stalking where you need to be afraid, but somebody is keeping tabs on you, or you are keeping tabs on somebody else. However, as you do this, you are going to receive some information that is going to move you in a different direction. It's going to move you out of, the struggle, out of the turmoil, out of the conflict, to a place where you're able to work together with somebody to build a foundation. All right, let's just keep going. So then we have the Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords for my Cancer. Clarify this Five of Swords. It could be, fives are about conflict, loss, damage that has been done. So, this is your card, Cancer, the Chariot card, right? So, this is, like I said, this is conflict, loss, damages, unknowing what's going to happen. Excuse me. And I feel like you are conflicted about which way to move, which way is going to be the most successful for you. All right, so you're wanting to move towards this star, which is your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. It's also restoring healing and balancing to a balance back into a situation. And there's been, I think, between these two energies, some damage that's been done, right? And it looks as though you're wanting to move past this conflicting energy to something more successful. You're wanting to move towards something more successful. You're wanting to move away from the turbulence and the turmoil and work together to build something. And what about the Star card, which is clarified by the star? And underneath that we have clarity, somebody making a decision, somebody not willing to accept anything less than what they deserve or anything less than truth. And we also have the Nine of Swords, so somebody who's, has a lot of anxiety over this situation and is not willing to accept the offer that is coming in. So it could be that, Cancer, you're wanting to move past this this conflict, past this damage that has been done. You're wanting to move towards towards something more successful. You're wanting to move away from that turbulent energy into a space where you can build together a strong foundation. You want to move towards this hope, towards your wishes. And it is clarified. You could be dealing with wanting to move towards an Aquarius. But you look at this person as your dreams, your hopes, your light, your like star in the darkness, right? But I feel like this person has spent too much time stressing and worrying over this connection, and they're not willing to accept any more of that. Um, and it looks like any offer of love that you might present to them, they're remembering the past and they're remembering how it made them feel. And they're not willing to accept the queen. This Queen of Swords does not accept uh, this energy. She's cutting out of her life the things that make her feel this way. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. So whoever you are moving towards, whatever you're moving towards, you're moving towards it passionately, but the likelihood that it has any longevity is really slim. And this person may be moving away from you towards what they're passionate about as well. Okay. You're definitely going to start a new cycle. You would like to move past this energy where you caused some damage or loss, or where there was damage, where there was loss, where there was conflict. Not necessarily you caused it, but it was present. And you want to move towards, what you consider to be your dream come true, or your wish fulfillment, or your, guiding light. But this person remembers how things were, and they're not willing to accept that kind of energy back in their life either. So, what advice do you have for Cancer as we wrap up this reading? What advice do we have for Cancer? Ooh, hello. And I'm just going to put all these back because I would just like one, please. What advice do we have for Cancer? I'm going to take this one. All right, we have the Knight. Be brave and honest. Okay, maybe some of the problems here with this connection is that there was not honesty. So the Page is not, he's not very brave. He's just curious. So you need to assume some Knight energy, like the Knight of Wands over here, right? He's a little braver than the Page. The Page is kind of still naive, but here we have the Knight, and he's telling you to be brave and honest. And maybe that some of this Five of Swords energy was just that there was not enough honesty in this situation to make it come, you can't build a foundation on non-truths, all right? And this person is not going to accept anything but honesty at this point. So at the bottom we do have Shaman, trust in higher forces. So if you feel like on your own you're not able to get through this, which you will, but what's going to help you is to trust that there's a higher power that you can turn to for sure to help you get through this situation. All right, and then the last one that we're pulling up for you, Cancer, is from the Animal Spirit. What does the Animal Spirit have for Cancer? Okay. So we have the Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. All right. Again, so we're talking about truth, right? And truth rising above, all this illusion or confusion or non-certainty, uncertainty, not being clear. And as you see this Queen of Swords here, she's got that sword of truth out. She's clearing out these clouds are rolling back from her because she wants the truth, right? She wants clarity. She's not living in a land of illusion, right? So it's important here, you both of these deal with um, truth and honesty. And I feel like if you're having an issue with, connecting to somebody in a truthful way, that is something that you need to take a look at as you move forward, Cancer, because the person that you are manifesting, or you're trying to manifest this, you're trying to heal and manifest and move towards, is not going to have anything but the truth. So as you're going through this, remember, and to yourself be true, right? Because, sometimes we're not truthful, but not necessarily on purpose. Oftentimes we lie to ourselves and we convince ourselves we live in an illusion of this being the truth, when in reality it's not, or it's not the truth for somebody else. So that is what I have for you, Cancer. I really hope that it helps you in some way. And until the next time, take good care.